Hey guys, it's Aidette. Today I'm doing these DIY colorful pink lashes and I'm doing a whole makeup look along with it. It was so fun to do. I was kind of stressed during the process because this was my first time. Like, I only saw maybe like 2 tutorials on TikTok. Very brief tutorials. So I gave an in-depth and we did it all with the trial and errors and mistakes and the things that you could do right and wrong, so then you can avoid all of that and do it right the first time. I was so scared that they weren't going to turn out the way that I wanted them to. My hands are the proof that we worked hard on these. If you guys want to see how I created these lashes, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be starting off with creating our lashes. So I'm taking these lashes. Unfortunately, I don't know the brand because they don't have a name at all. Whenever I don't mention what lashes I'm wearing in my videos, don't get mad at me, guys. They literally just sometimes come like this, where I completely don't know what the lashes are because they don't have a name. Don't mind my nails, they came off last night, so now I'm barehanded. So this is what they look like. These are really dramatic, but I thought, go big or go home, right? I feel like you guys are low-key sick and tired of me using this palette, but I'm using the Morphe and Avani palette because it has the most colorful colors I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, beautiful. I've never done this before, but I've seen some tutorials on TikTok, so I just decided, let me do it live with you guys, and if it's a fail, it's a fail, but we need them to dry, so this is why I'm doing this first. They said basically you're supposed to take it from the package, and I'm grabbing my Tarte Shape Tape. This is a pretty light color. This one is in light sand, and whatever one is closest to the lightest color you have, basically what they said to do was just coat the lashes, like from the base to the end. Coat them well. I'm doing this in like pretty big globs. That's why I recommend this Tarte one, because it has a really big applicator and you're not going to be like painting it on with a tiny little brush. I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do this for a long time. You guys do have to keep in mind that these are going to kind of lose their shape a little bit. So I already did this one. I'm probably going to do a second coat probably, but you guys can see in the back here, you do have some that's exposed and it's still black, so I'm gonna have to go in there. So it's starting to come off a little bit. Okay, that's drenched. I've seen some girls wearing brown lashes, some colorful lashes, and they just always look so pretty. I feel like you could even do this with these NYX lippies. So these here, I've been meaning to do like a full review on these, like on TikTok. This is the NYX Shine Out Loud Lip Duo. So there's a gloss on the side, and there's the actual color, and they're supposed to stay on like all day. I wonder if I was to put that on top of like just a regular pair of lashes without doing the base, it would work out. I'm actually gonna go in with the second coat on these, just to make sure there's no black at all. This part's gonna get a little messy, and I have to be very careful because I'm not trying to strip away any of the hairs. You can grab tweezers, so I'm just gonna go full throttle. So here they are. Once I feel like I'm done with them, I'm going to actually just place them on the top of the tray like this. So it is important to take them out because I do see that I missed a lot of spots. They look all slimy. Oh yeah, I'm taking out the second lash, and it has a lot of darkness in it still. I really hope this works out. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, now that it looks like a, you know, albino spider, I'm gonna go ahead and throw away this packaging because we don't want to make a mess. So now I'm taking any brush and I'm going to be really just digging my brush into this color because we need as much pigment as we can possibly get. It's getting colored a little bit, but it's really taken a while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually wet the actual pigment, because this is supposed to be for liner. Place it in there. This is probably not how you're supposed to do it, but I'm doing it like this because I have a huge surface to work with. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I needed to wet my brush. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be iconic. I recommend that you kind of press your lashes onto the container so the excess can come off, so it's not so slippery and hard to work with. So I'm just gonna remove these, put them on a clean surface. We're gonna take our wipe and wipe this down. Putting our little spiders back on. Wetting my pigment again. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if we were able to make like these but in rainbow form? I feel like that would be really difficult, but I'm willing to try it if these turn out good. It gets darker, but when it's applied on, it turns into a whole different pink. This is so fun. As a kid, I was always like an arts and crafts type of girl. It's gonna be a little time consuming. You have to be patient with this. So now I'm gonna go on to this one and then we'll go on into the under part. You guys can see that there's a lot of white spots. This one's gonna be a little bit harder. So don't be afraid to really just douse your brush in color. Painting these really just feels like those 99-cent paints in with another round of pink. You can't really see them right now. What they look like, it looks like they still have some white showing. Now that it's cleared off, I'm going to set these down. And we're gonna go in with round 2. They're already looking good so far. You guys can see that the color's turning out really pretty. Just I feel like I could have probably used an even lighter concealer. Okay, do we see the difference? This one is a lot more of like a hot pink. And this one's a baby pink, which the baby pink one is cute too. If we really wanted to, we could do a third coat. But I kind of like this one because I don't want it to turn too dark of a pink.
5 minutes later.
We're done, guys. They are perfectly pink. Super pink. I hope my hands aren't stained. Okay, I need to go scrub my hands. I'm gonna be placing them in the freezer just so they can really speed up the drying process. And so yeah, they're just gonna be cute and spiky like this. You can brush them out so they can be back to their fluffy version. I honestly don't mind them being spiky like this. I kind of like it. Okay, Mama's gonna go work, okay? Of course, you guys know, since I'm ghostly white at the moment, I'm running out. I know, I need to go get a new one. NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Salin. This is a very light shade, but it also has a yellow undertone. I just realized I put my foundation on and I didn't put my brows on first. Brows always first. I made my point, I'm obsessed with the brow glue. Unfortunately, I don't have a code with NYX. I feel like there are people that have a code with NYX. Now we can tap our foundation in. Finally, my massive pimples are starting to kind of go away a little bit, like little by little. So I'm placing my LA Girl concealer. I paused there because I know you guys already knew what I was about to say. LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Buff. If you guys would like 10% off, if you guys are new here, hi, I have a discount code for LA Girl. It is Aidette 10 and I'm obsessed with LA Girl. I'm not gonna put that much. It looks like a lot, but it's not that much. I would normally put way more if I really wanted to highlight. Again, if you guys are new, look at how this LA Girl just blends out beautifully. I have this hair right here on my eyebrow that's been bothering the living life out of me. Oh. I don't know why that one hurt so bad. Now I'm just putting powder all over the areas where I would normally get oily. It's been pretty hot here in LA already. Now I'm going in with brows. So this is my LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Brunette. Normally when I have my brows laminated, I don't really feel a need to add any brush strokes just because they're already so good. But my brows aren't actually like fully laminated. I do want to clean up my eyebrows though. This is actually my favorite brush to use for whenever I'm doing cut creases or cleaning up my brows. This is the Sedona Lace 954. Is Sedona Lace even around anymore? Because I've had this brush for years. But that was like a really popular brand. I'm using my LA Girl pressed powder in the shade Warm Caramel, and I need to get a new one. I do have like 2 other backups because obviously, take my LA Girl 111 brush. I love using this stippling brush for my bronzer recently. I feel like it just applies it so airbrushy. Like, look at this, one swipe, and you got this beautiful blend. I wonder if our lashes are doing well in there. I can literally always sense when Cindy gets home, like always. I can always sense it. Like there's this one time, here comes the short attention span. This one time Cindy came home. Why is Cindy calling me? I told y'all. Hello?
Are you gonna leave at all today so we can switch?
So anyway, she was a mile away and I literally sat there and I was like, Cindy's coming. Like I literally have a sense, like it's so weird. Oh my god, so weird. Like someone just texted me about Cindy right now too. My friend said the way I want to kiss Cindy because my lashes have me feeling myself. But the way that I'm a psychic though, and on my eyelids, we're really not gonna do much just because we want the attention to be on the colored lashes. So this is Allie. She's the one that told me that she feels super hot with Cindy doing her lashes. I'm literally just gonna take this white here and put it right up here. I kind of want to do like this magenta-y color right here, and I'm going to be taking it very lightly though. Pink. Do you guys say pink or pink? Pink. Now I'm taking my Becca highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop. Put a tiny little dot and then some down the bridge. Like what do I put on my lashes? I'm scared. Put pink on my lashes before, or is it gonna blend? And now I think it's time to pull our lashes out the freezer. Hopefully they're done. They're like frozen. So this is what they look like. They're really cold. So while that's going on, I'm going to take my Sugar and Spice lip liner by LA Girl. I need to sharpen her because I'm using her all the time. There's this color here by NYX, and this one is in the shade, it's called Cash Flow. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm gonna let this little baby dry, and hopefully it turns out to be lighter. I'm kind of a little nervous though because I don't want my normal lashes to show underneath. Okay, did my hair. I look a little bit more presentable. I'm gonna try on lashes. But yeah, they don't feel wet anymore. So I'm just going to take them and we're gonna be applying some lash glue. If you guys are curious, I use the Ardell Lash Grip Lash Glue. I'm kind of like contemplating on putting like a lighter lip color in the middle. Maybe I'll take this Anastasia Beverly Hills Butterscotch Lip Gloss. And I'm just gonna take it on my finger because I don't want to mix the colors. While I'm waiting for my glue to get tacky. Moment of truth, guys. Let's see what they look like. I'm scared. Oh my god, wait. Please stick, please. Okay, first lash is on. And I'm trying not to like mess it up, because if we do, the pink is gonna go all over our eyes. Okay, this is what they look like so far. I still have to like put the inner corners in. I'm kind of struggling, I'm not gonna lie. Not the edible coming, not me getting tempted. And this is all just trial and error with you guys on camera. I kind of want to put a little bit more of that blush. I'm taking a little Poppy Vani while the glue is kind of drying up. Putting a little bit more pink. Stick it on. Get right in there. We're getting somewhere, guys. I think it's sticking. Okay, I think it's sticking. I can't blend my lashes like I usually do by applying mascara and then clumping them together, because I have no pink mascara. Or do I? But I do have this liner, but I don't know if it's gonna like glide onto my lashes. This is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Lip Liner. Yeah, that's working. It's actually making my lashes stick to the lashes. Okay, this is getting better. You just really have to make sure that your lashes are like glued on so they don't fall off while you're doing this. Guys, I think we did it! Alright guys, so that is the final look and this is the final result. Look how pretty they are. They of course are not perfect, but this is pretty good for the first try. Like, they're really pretty. If you guys do recreate this, go ahead and post them on your Instagram stories so I can look at them. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.